coming home. Love it. We're gonna add that to the channel. Never ending cars. She's gonna back out and we'll help her get out in the street and then we'll get home. So where I got the name for the channel was because I had kind of decided that, you know what, I'm done messing with cars. I've owned 72. I'm done. So figured that was it. I'm just going to have a daily driver. Forget about the rest. But just seems to be impossible for me. So here we are. Literally car 72. So I get asked all the time, why a Ford Fairmont? There's only one explanation, because it was actually my high school car. It was the second car for me, but the first one was a Pinto that my father bought from an auction for like $250. I told him I'd ride my bike to school before I drove a Pinto into the parking lot of high school. And we made a deal that if I helped fix it up, that we could sell it, take the money, and buy something else. And so that's what I did. Helped him fix it up, made it a nice car. It's actually kind of cool. But, you know, today it's definitely more cooler than it was before. So when we sold the car, we took that money, went down to one of the crappiest car lots in town. And my dad kind of, what on this car lot would you drive? And I just walked around, and boy, I just saw the taillights. The taillights. I'm like, oh, that's it right there. And the reason why that car is so special to me is because my favorite number is 27. And this little Fairmont right here, the front running red Ford Fairmont number 27, was my favorite car. So that's where the Fairmont comes from. This is why. And then ended up with one in high school. How lucky am I? So I turned around and said, hey, let's grab that, take that home. We're going to run it, have some fun with it. Drove that car for like 4 or 5 years. Went through hell and back in that car. And I've had a bunch of them since then. And then I found this one that you're seeing now. So we're just going to go down that road again. Why not? Sounded like fun. It's a cheap enough car. And just want to see what we can do with it. So welcome to the new channel, Never Ending Cars. Well, we're back. Took kind of a hiatus from doing videos. Did a move last year, sometime in June, and sold the Edsel, known as Cousin Eddie. And we're now doing something new. Originally, I was going to just make a channel for just cars in general. Still going to do that. But after long, hard decision making, just decided to kind of get into it again and make some stuff happen here at the new location. It's a single car garage this time instead of double. So I'll show you what we have going here. Not sure how the lighting will be, but we'll see. So we're looking at a 1980 Ford Fairmont Futura Sport Coupe. So this is a car that I had in high school, and I've had 9 other ones over the years, just fixing them up and having fun with them, and life happens, get rid of them, and back and forth with numerous other cars. This is car number 72 for me. It's a lot for some and not as many as others that I know. So Tim, anyhow, thought we'd maybe just take a little look at this thing and kind of give the little story of what it is that we have going on. Because, yeah, we picked this up on Marketplace from a super nice guy named Tyler. But this car was originally a Colorado car, which is where I'm at. I don't really think it ever left the town that it was in. Only has 60,000 miles on it. And as you can see from it, it's got, you know, quite a bit of pine needles, tree leaves, stuff like that. It's Got the burnt dash, cracked up dash, pretty typical. Something being, 46 years old. No hail damage that I can see, but the roof has definitely got some hail and dry rot and peeling and things like that. There is one crack in the windshield that we'll have to look into that a little bit later. Pretty hard to see. I didn't even notice it when I bought it. But like I said, it's super clean, low mileage car that, the guy before me tried to do some work to it and was going to have big dreams with it. And life happened and it ended up in my lap. So I think it's a good, what do you want to say, last car for the next while. Plan is to hopefully keep it instead of selling all the cars like I've done before, and kind of hope to just make something out of it and just have some fun with it. No real idea where I'm going to take it, other than I just want to get it on the road and get it looking decent. So, but as you can see, there's some lenses missing and or broken, or some of them are in the car. The right one here with those two little lenses that are over the lights are missing completely. So got some AAA, typical original owner kind of stuff, right? So it's got a very old towel in the back here or something. I don't know, some sort of fabric covering that back window dash up, but I think it's in pretty good shape. Has the emblems, does have a decent little dent right there, which I didn't really notice when I was looking at it, but again, it's like 46 years old, kind of slid down here and hit the trim. But overall, I mean, the interior is, needs cleaned. Oh my gosh, there's some of my money back right there. So still has the ashtray, original window, or I'm sorry, original radio and original steering wheel. The driver's seat, has some splitting and cracking, but no real big tears, some big stains. Headliner is, hanging down, a little worse for wear. We'll just end up tearing that out and doing something different, but the good thing is the visors are still here. So original mirror's still there. It has some options on it that we'll talk about here in a minute. Got a free set of jumper cables, got a free sunshade. There's one of the taillight lenses. It's seen better days. Original 4 hubcaps that came with it. Guy before me, Tyler, was going to put a Edsel carburetor on it, 2-barrel, try and make it run better because the other one was gummed up. Boy, this little trim piece, I'm going to need another one of those. In this box is the hood ornament that Tyler bought, which is cool, so we can put that back on. Yeah, I mean, door panels are in pretty good shape. Just a little dirty or whatever. Tina noticed there's a little tear right there. Maybe we can just get that repaired and get everything kind of cleaned up. All the window cranks are there. These handles have a tendency to break the spring, and that still works. But I mean, gosh, once this thing gets cleaned up, I think it's going to be a good one. We do have the antenna for it. Window fuzzies are a little worse for wear on the other side. Not too bad over here, but I see that they sell those. And this happens to be one of the models where the chrome over the doors is just not installed at the factory. I don't see any remnants of it having it before, and I've seen them without it before, so probably a lower model. Interestingly enough, the grill is in great shape. So I noticed that the bumper does have a nice little dent there from probably being pushed around. The little wood, the bumpers don't really line up. The bumper guards don't really line up. They're kind of bent up, and license plate frame has always been up because they're dragging it on stuff. But I mean, looking down this thing, we might do it from the other side. It's missing the door holder opener, and so somebody, opened it a little too far and got the door hinge into it, but like I say, the window fuzzies are a little worse for wear on this side. A little bit of hail. Again, the trimless door frame all the way around. Had a little bubble mirror on it at one time. Mirror's nice and snug, so hopefully we can get this off of there. Maybe some steel wool. Dash looks pretty good. Like I say, other than the cracks or whatever. So, talking about this, a little bit of dealer installed cruise control. So obviously this car didn't come with it, but the dealer added it. And it's also got dealer added air conditioning. And then that one's smaller than the average, so I might have to take those off, take a look at them, and just see if we can just make this into a heater only car. I might just take the air conditioning out of it, because I kind of like it without it. It cleans up the firewall better. But plaid seats, boy, gotta love that. Can't wait to clean these up, man, and see what they look like. So here's the thing that really got me over the top with buying this. I've only had 2 4-speeds out of the 10 that I've owned, and this is the second one. So that's pretty cool. I really enjoy driving a manual. Don't really care how slow the car is. It's just fun being able to be more in control of the car when you're driving it, in my opinion. But yeah, just looking around, there's nice plaid. I don't know if you can see very well. Got to do some work on the seat belts, get them curled back around. They're kind of curling the wrong direction. Yeah, so just unbolt them from the floor and flip them around. But again, it's got the emblem. But this car is just so straight. Got the Ford emblem here. We're missing the Fairmont one here. If I decide to keep them, I actually found one already, so I'm probably just going to order it just to have it. I don't know if you can really see much, but it's super straight. A bunch of these I've had were wrecked in the quarter panels where they were wrinkled. So, interestingly enough, we have some like Kmart special hubcaps from 1982 on 3 of the wheels. This one had a nice spider living on it, and he fell, and now he lives in my garage. Yeah, tires, I have no idea how old they are. I gotta look and see. We're missing one of those Kmart hubbies right there. This tire has a tendency to have a mind of its own and just kind of deflate. I think we have like a broken, I don't know if you can see that. I should get a flashlight. So yeah, we got a broken fender well there. So maybe that's something we can find later on. And another one of these Kmart special hubcaps. Those will be going away, but boy, I don't know if you can see that, but those tires are weather checked bad. Doubt we'll be driving on those at all. So, exhaust looks to be good and fairly new, actually. A little bit of rust right there. Nothing too crazy. Not too worried about it. I know some people. I'm not a welder. Yeah, so that's where you remove the carburetor. Vacuum lines are missing. Air cleaner is in the back of the car, along with the carb and the other pieces. Hopefully they're all there, but we did find a parts car, with another straight 6. Might just buy the whole motor and transmission and everything and just use it up. But as you can see, it's just dirty, dirty, dirty. All the leaves and pine needles and just dirt and whatnot. We'll start working on getting all that out of there. I'm just glad this washer bottle, overflow bottle is still there. We are missing the fan shroud, so we're going to be looking for that for sure. Yep. We'll be looking for that. The parts car that I'm going to buy that motor out of has it. I just don't know if the guy needs it. So there's some vacuum lines still here. New fuel pump on it. There's the dealer added cruise control. So something I'm probably going to delete as well. And then, like I say, you look at that firewall there, and no big old, air conditioning boxes or connections or stuff like that. Just a couple hoses. So if we do delete on that, then we'll be in good shape with a little more room, a little less hoses, which is something I prefer. So hood is all straight. I mean, I mean, it's straight. Again, no hood ornament. But let's pop the keys here and see if we can get in the trunk. It does have a locking gas cap, and I have a key for that, thankfully, so I don't have to rip it off. Look how nicely that opens. You can see the original, get some light on it, get the original color. Kind of a pretty gold. Quite a few clips missing for that trim. Something that I'll probably find on the internet with some friends or some web pages or whatever. Got a little 2x4, got the smog pump, jack handle, got some engine cleaner, probably some brake clean, I imagine. Let's see if we can stick that up on the hood or on the trunk here. Maybe not. All right. So, but there's the old carburetor. So, could rebuild it. May try that, but on the other engine, it's got a carb and it was a running engine, so we'll probably have some good luck with that. There's another piece of the carburetor and EGR system. Got a light bulb, air cleaner. Yeah, all kinds of little things. Got a lot of vacuuming to do in here. A lot of vacuuming. Yep. I don't know if these cars ever had build sheets or not, but if it has one, maybe we'll find it. More vacuuming. So, unfortunately, the seal is broken for the trunk, but might be able to find one of those somewhere on the old internet and see what we can get. But, yeah. This is going to be the next adventure for a while, so this will be a big thing on the channel, but it'll also be something that we're going to incorporate a little bit of everything, a little bit of everybody, people I know, friends, stuff like that, and just keep adding their stuff to it too, because they have some pretty cool stuff. I think from there we'll kind of go through a little bit of the history of these cars with me and some photos. I mean, legit had 10 of these. I think 3 of them were Mercury Zephyrs. Same car, basically, just different taillights, different grille, different options. But then, yeah, the other 7 were all, Fairmont Futuras. Quite a few of them. A lot of help from my friends having a bunch of those like that. So yeah, we're going to go through this a little bit later and kind of see what we have up against us, Be fun. Welcome to Never Ending Cars. Let's enjoy the never-ending ride.